The motorcycle world has always celebrated the idea of freedom, self-expression, and individuality, and few bikes embody that spirit better than Honda's Rebel lineup. For decades, the Rebel series has been the entry point into the cruiser lifestyle, but in recent years Honda has reimagined the Rebel as a platform that appeals to both beginners and seasoned riders. With the 2025 Honda Rebel 850, Honda is delivering a machine that feels like the perfect bridge between approachable design and serious cruiser performance. Today on Two Wheeler Talk, we're diving deep into this exciting new model, looking at its key features, performance, design, price, and what makes it stand out in a crowded market of modern cruisers. Let's start by understanding where the Rebel 850 fits in Honda's portfolio. The Rebel 300 and 500 have long been favorites among entry-level riders, offering manageable power, lightweight frames, and a cool, stripped-down look. At the higher end, the Rebel 1100 pushed the boundaries of what a modern Honda cruiser could be, bringing power and technology to riders who wanted something bolder. But there was always a gap. Some riders found the 500 just a bit underpowered for long trips or highway cruising, while the 1100 felt too big or intimidating. Enter the Rebel 850, Honda's answer to riders who want something in between. A cruiser that delivers stronger performance and highway confidence without becoming overwhelming or inaccessible. At the heart of the Rebel 850 lies its all-new parallel twin engine, derived from Honda's proven 750A 850cc class of motors. Honda has tuned it specifically for cruiser character, meaning it's got that low-end torque you crave in stop-and-go traffic or when rolling on the throttle out on the highway. With around 80 horsepower and about 75 Nm of torque on tap, the Rebel 850 strikes a great balance. It's not about mind-bending acceleration like a sport bike, but rather about smooth, confident power delivery that makes every ride enjoyable. Riders will especially appreciate the way it pulls steadily in the mid-range, perfect for overtaking on the highway or cruising effortlessly at 120 km/h without feeling strained. Another big highlight of this bike is its 6-speed gearbox, paired with Honda's assisted slipper clutch system. This makes shifts smooth and prevents rear-wheel hop during aggressive downshifts, something newer riders will appreciate while experienced riders will enjoy the control. And just like the bigger Rebel 1100, Honda has included the option of their famous dual-clutch transmission, or DCT. This automatic shifting system is unique to Honda in the cruiser segment, giving riders the option to just twist the throttle and go without worrying about clutch control. For city riders and commuters, that's a massive convenience, and for those who still love the tactile feel of manual shifting, the traditional gearbox is still available. It's about giving riders choice. Performance is further enhanced by Honda's rider assist technologies. The Rebel 850 comes equipped with ride modes that adjust throttle response, traction control, and even engine braking to match different riding conditions. You can choose a relaxed setting for cruising around town, a sportier map for highway blasts, or even a rain mode for slippery conditions. This kind of tech used to be reserved for sport bikes and premium touring machines, but Honda has smartly brought it into their cruiser lineup, making the Rebel 850 one of the most versatile bikes in its class. When it comes to handling, the Rebel 850 impresses. At 223 kilograms, it strikes a sweet spot in terms of weight. It feels planted and stable at higher speeds, yet it's not so heavy that maneuvering through traffic or tight parking spaces becomes stressful. The low seat height of just 690 mm is one of the Rebel family's signature traits, and it continues here. Riders of all sizes will feel comfortable and confident, with both feet easily touching the ground at stops. This design choice has always made Rebels approachable, and the 850 keeps that tradition alive while adding a bit more substance for experienced riders. Suspension duties are handled by a set of 41 mm front forks and twin rear shocks, tuned for comfort and control. Honda has taken care to ensure that the Rebel 850 glides over city potholes while staying composed on long highway stretches. Braking is equally reassuring, with a dual-disc setup at the front and a single disc at the rear, all backed by a modern ABS system. The stopping power is progressive and confidence-inspiring, perfect for both new riders and veterans who like to push their machines harder. Now let's talk about the design, because Honda has absolutely nailed the aesthetics of the Rebel 850. The bike carries forward the stripped-down, bobber-inspired styling of the Rebel family but with more muscular proportions. The teardrop-shaped fuel tank flows beautifully into the slim frame, giving it a purposeful stance. The exposed steel frame and minimalist bodywork highlight its raw character, while the fat tires and slightly forward-placed foot pegs complete the cruiser look. Honda offers the Rebel 850 in a range of stunning color options, including matte black, deep metallic red, pearl white, and even a striking bronze finish that looks incredible under sunlight. Each color is paired with subtle blacked-out components that give the bike a modern, aggressive vibe. The LED lighting system adds a futuristic touch to the otherwise retro design. Up front, the round LED headlamp with its signature DRL ring blends old-school charm with modern function. The taillight and turn signals are sleek and minimal, keeping the overall design clean and uncluttered. The digital display is compact but easy to read, showing speed, gear position, fuel level, and riding mode. While some riders may prefer a larger display, the Rebel 850's dash fits the bike's minimalist approach. For those who want more tech, Honda also offers an optional TFT upgrade with Bluetooth connectivity for navigation and music controls. Comfort has also been given plenty of attention. The single-piece seat is generously padded, and its low height makes long rides less fatiguing. Honda also offers an optional pillion seat and backrest for riders who plan on carrying a passenger. Ergonomically, the Rebel 850 feels neutral and the handlebars are slightly raised and pulled back, which keeps your posture upright without straining your wrists or back. It's a bike you can ride for hours without discomfort, whether you're cruising along scenic coastal highways or just commuting to work. When it comes to unique selling points, the Rebel 850 really stands out in a few ways. First, it's one of the few cruisers in this displacement range to offer Honda's DCT technology. That alone sets it apart from competitors like the Kawasaki Vulcanus or Harley-Davidson Nightster, which stick with traditional gearboxes. Second, it blends performance and accessibility better than most. The Rebel 500 is beloved for being beginner-friendly but lacks long-distance punch. The Rebel 1100 is powerful but can feel intimidating. The 850 is the sweet spot, powerful enough for experienced riders, approachable enough for those stepping up from a smaller bike. And third, Honda's reliability and global service network give it an advantage over many rivals. Owning a Rebel 850 means low maintenance worries and strong resale value, both crucial factors for many riders. Price-wise, Honda has positioned the Rebel 850 very competitively. In most global markets, it's expected to launch at around $9,999 for the standard manual version, with the DCT variant slightly higher at about $10,799. In European and Asian markets, local taxes and fees will influence the final figure, but overall it undercuts larger cruisers while offering more power and tech than mid-range options. For the kind of performance, design, and features it packs, the Rebel 850 feels like a solid value proposition. On the road, what riders will love most about the Rebel 850 is how balanced it feels. It's equally at home slicing through city streets as it is stretching its legs on wide-open highways. It doesn't overwhelm you with weight or size, yet it gives you the confidence of a bigger bike. The engine delivers enough grunt to put a smile on your face, and the overall design makes you feel like you are riding something stylish and modern without being flashy. It's not just a bike for transportation, it's a bike that makes you look forward to every ride. So, who is the Rebel 850 really for? If you're a rider who has outgrown the 500 but doesn't quite want the heft of the 1100, this is your bike. If you're a returning rider who wants something modern, comfortable, and tech-packed without stepping into the heavyweight cruiser category, this is your bike. And if you're someone who values Honda's legendary reliability but still wants to stand out with a motorcycle that blends retro style with modern performance, the Rebel 850 is definitely your bike. To sum it up, the 2025 Honda Rebel 850 is more than just another addition to the Rebel lineup. It's the missing piece that completes the family, filling a gap in the cruiser market with a machine that's versatile, stylish, and confidence-inspiring. With its blend of approachable power, advanced features, beautiful design, and competitive pricing, it's clear that Honda has created something special. Whether you're cruising downtown, hitting the highway for a weekend trip, or just enjoying the freedom of two wheels, the Rebel 850 delivers an experience that feels uniquely yours.